Hello, this is going to be a pick a pile reading. So I'm gonna ask you to pick a pile. You can choose both if you would like, or just one. Pick a pile, which one calls out to you. Pause if you need to. And if you chose this one, Ethereal Visions, then this is your part of the reading. Okay, already I'm falling out, but I'll shovel first, just to make sure everything's nice and ready. Okay, let's start. If you chose Ethereal Visions, let's get group 1 with Ethereal Visions Spirit. What does group 1 need to hear? That's way too many cards. Let's start again. What does group 1 need to hear? Okay. Alright, what else? Alright. So what I see here is there's some sort of feeling that you have of defensiveness. You feel defensive of a position that you have. I think recently you've had some sort of victory or some sort of thing that's worth celebrating, and maybe you're scared to celebrate it. I see with the Two of Swords, you're definitely afraid of celebrating this thing for some reason, when in actuality, it seems like this is definitely something worth celebrating. This is definitely something, yeah, it's definitely something worth celebrating. Can I get more on that? Why they're so scared? This is something you've worked on for a while. We got the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the King of Cups. And this is definitely something you've worked on for a while, but you're so worried about other people taking what's yours, taking this thing that you've worked on for so long. You've worked on emotionally, you've worked on, this could be work, this could be love, it could be any of that. You've worked on it for so long and cultivated this that you're so worried that someone's gonna take it or something's gonna take it from you. So let's get some advice regarding this thing that you're scared of someone taking from you. Advice regarding group 1. The Devil. Don't let yourself trick you. Don't trick yourself. This isn't, I feel like this is not a rational fear, and I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean that I feel like, yeah, you got the Four of Wands. This is something that you've been cultivating. This is something you've been working on. No one can take this from you. No one can take this from you. So this thing that you have cultivated, that you have made yours, no one can take it from you. It is already yours. Do not let yourself be fooled by other people or yourself. Now let's get an Moonology Oracle deck card regarding this situation. I'm very curious as of what is going to come out. Oh. Okay. Can I get a Moonology Oracle card for group 1, please, for Ethereal Visions? Group 1. Okay, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay. Let's start with this one. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So, practically, I feel like no one's going to be able to take this from you. This is already yours. The world is like, hey, this is yours. You don't need to worry about it. But I feel like you maybe have been, if you're spiritual, you might have been doing like protection spells for it and stuff like that. The world is telling you, you don't have to do that. It is always good to do that if you are spiritual. If you're not, completely fine. Maybe you're just really defensive of your energy right now, and Spirit is telling you a time to give rather than to take. When I see this card, I don't see it as literally giving to others all the time. Sometimes I see it as giving to yourself. And for this, I see it as giving to yourself for this situation. It's a time to give to yourself rather than to take from others. So being worried about others taking from you, you might be taking from them because you're afraid of them taking from you. Give to yourself, don't take from others. And I don't mean that you're toxic or that you're a bad person. We all do this sometimes where we'll be like, oh no, I want you to give me love. I don't want me to give me love. We all do that sometimes. Give yourself the love that you want and deserve. Don't take it from others. Give it to yourself first. And nothing is yet set in stone. So nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing is going to be taken from you That is not something that is automatically going to happen because you got something good. Because something good is coming into your life, it does not mean that something bad is going to happen to it. And I think that is what this is talking about. Let's get a Work Your Light Oracle card. And then we'll ask a yes or no question. Can I get a Work Your Light Oracle card, Spirit, for group 1? Rite of passage crossing the threshold. The initiation. You got the initiation. The rite of passage crossing the threshold. I'm going to just talk about this one and not read it because I feel called to. So you definitely have crossed some sort of threshold. You have crossed into this good thing and you're just so worried about it for some reason. Can I get more on that? Group 1. Group 1. Ethereal Visions, Group 1, Spirit. Let's take that one. I didn't see it, but dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Do something to change your energy. So again, you feel like someone's going to take this from you. Do something to change that. So dancing is one of those things. Like dancing can help move energy, as in like yourself. Like you're moving, you're dancing just like this. And it just helps a lot with like feeling happy. So if you're feeling down, I recommend dancing or singing if you like to sing. It always helps me. I am a singer, so I'm a little biased, but yeah, to change the way you're seeing this, it'll be good for you to dance with life, possibly literally, or just do something different, like start making a new routine or start seeing things differently, because you're seeing things in this negative way. I see this as like these negative things. You're about to cross this, you just crossed into a good thing, but you're still focusing on this bad thing almost. And it's telling you, I've been getting a lot of that in readings of people focusing on the bad things instead of the good. Like you're so worried that others are going to take this from you. But Spirit wants to tell you that no one's going to take it from you. You're fine. It's yours. No one else's. You're fine. I want to get a angel answers. I'm going to do advice and then you can ask a yes or no or just a question in general. It doesn't have to be a yes or no. And I'll get an answer for that. So we'll start with advice. Advice. What does group 1 Ethereal Vision see here? You have improving health. So this isn't health advice or medical advice, but if you've been feeling down mentally, I'm not going to say physically at all, maybe, but know that things are going to be going on the ups. Things are going to be okay. All right. Now I ask you to, for the Angel Answers Oracle deck, to ask a question. Their last deck, by the way, was the Work Your Light Oracle deck, if you wanted to know. To ask a question, a yes or no question, or it can just be a question in general. It doesn't have to be yes or no. Pause the video now, think of your question, or just say it out loud. Doesn't matter, and I will get your answer. What is the answer to group 1's question? We'll get 2 cards for that, please. Answer. Okay, your answers, and if they don't resonate, or you're like, this isn't a yes or no answer, I will say what I think it is based on these cards, and if that doesn't resonate with you, that's your sign that that's like your answer is what you think it is, like what you know. So first is meditation brings answers. So you may be asking this question, but in reality, in order to get the answer to your question, meditation, and also look for a sign. So I'm getting a maybe from this, so not a yes or a no, but a maybe. Look for a sign. So it's definitely very based on if you're spiritual. Maybe ask your guides. If you're not, that's completely fine. Just look for signs. Look for some sort of sign in your life. Ask yourself, like, you know the answer to the question is what I'm hearing. So that is the answer. We'll get one more card for your answer, yes or no, or just in question. I want to get one more, I don't know why. In the near future. So if you asked a timing question, in the near future, and if you didn't, this could still resonate. In the near future is your answer. And that is going to be all for group 1. Thank you so much if you watched as group 1. Thank you so much. Let's move on to group 2. If you chose group 2, this is your reading. Let's first start by asking what you need to hear, group 2. What do you need to hear? Let's move these a little bit over. What does group 2 need to hear? Okay. instantly got some cards. Okay. Let's get one more card for group 2. One more card. Okay. So, I first see is that I think you might be reconnecting with someone from your past. If this does not resonate, it does not have to. But I think you may be reconnecting with someone from your past. This could be a lover, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, it could be any of those. But I definitely see you coming into unison with them. Is that the right word to use? Like seeing them again, talking to them, reminiscing with them. This could be a father figure or someone who is more masculine. It does not have to be, but that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like there's some sort of burden that you have as well with this person. Maybe there's something you want to talk about, but you're scared to. Spirit wants to tell you to be confident about this meeting that you're having. I think you might know if this does resonate with you. I think you might know who this is. Maybe this is recent or maybe this is coming up. Can I get more advice maybe on that? Yeah, let them know how you're feeling. Don't bottle it up. Don't bottle it up and keep it with you. Let them know how you're feeling. Maybe be generous with them when it comes to financial things. They might ask for help with you. Give it to them. Don't hold it in. Don't hold in your emotions. Don't hold in all of that. Know that they do care about you, is what I'm seeing. Can I get more on this person, information on this person, please? Okay. This person is very, I think, creative. This person might help you with a creative thing. Yeah, definitely from, I think, your past. You know them. If you don't, that is completely fine. But I think this person has maybe helped you in the past or has helped you currently with a creative passion. Or they're just a creative person in general, so that may be a hint as of who they are. Now I would like to get an oracle card on this. Can I get an oracle card on group 2? The Light Seers oracle, or the Light Seers tarot deck. Group 2, card for group 2, please. Group 2. Let's do one card. Okay. You got trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this definitely could have something to do with the creative passion. If you knew you would be supported with this person, what would you say to them? What would you do with them? If you knew that the universe had your back, if you knew that you don't have to believe in any gods or anything, but if you knew that there were, what would you do? Like, what would you do with them? What would you say to them? If you knew that your relationship would be taken care of, what would you say? What would you do? This doesn't necessarily mean to say something crazy. It's not saying that. It's to say what you mean. Be honest with this person. I'm definitely seeing a lot of honesty. I feel like you're carrying something. Be honest with this person. If you knew you were going to be supported in that, what would you do? Let's get more tarot. I feel like, what else do they need here regarding this connection? Okay, that's too many cards. What else do they need to hear regarding this connection, Spirit? What else does group 2 need to hear? Yeah, I definitely see you guys collaborating in some way, or maybe in the past you did, because I see this as like a child and their parents. So this could be your parents. It doesn't have to be. It could be a lover. It could be a friend. I definitely see a younger person maybe involved, or maybe you're younger than them, or they're younger than you. But I definitely see you collaborating with something, and maybe that has something to do with the burden. Maybe you're scared to ask for help, or they're scared to ask for help. One of you guys are scared to ask for help or scared to say something in this relationship. I definitely see that. Let's get a Moonology Oracle card. Oops, actually. Okay. Let's do a little shuffle. Little shuffle. Okay. What does group 2 need to hear? Okay. First, you got expect powerful change within this connection. What do you need to release? What do you need to tell them? And bring love into the situation. So this definitely could be a lover or someone that you love a lot. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be just someone like a family member or friend that you love a lot. Bring love into the situation. If you knew you were supported, again, expect powerful change. Expect things to be turning for the better, I see. What do you need to release? So what doubts do you need to release is what I'm hearing. What what like situation is holding you back in this relationship and making you feel like you can't express yourself, or that maybe they can't. Maybe talk to them about that. Expect powerful change. So this could be coming up for you and not happened yet. Expect it to happen. Expect to see this person, to talk to them again, and bring love into the situation. Exactly what the card says. Bring love into the situation. I don't mean this in a rude way, but try to not bring toxicness. Try to not argue with this person. Try to stay positive and kind. Not saying that you don't want to or that you're going to be rude. I'm just saying that I see that Spirit telling you to try to remain kind and loving and accepting what this person says. Maybe they're going to say something that you're not quite in line with. Just be loving to this person. Be kind to them. Listen to what they have to say. Don't like be like, actually, just kind of, actually, don't do that. Just kind of listen to them and what they have to say. I feel like you would, but just a reminder. So I'm going to get you some advice, and then you can ask a yes or no question. It doesn't have to be yes or no. It can just be a question, but I usually do yes or no, and you don't always get a yes or no. Sometimes it's leaves it up to you. But here, what does this group need to hear? What advice do you have for them? Okay. Abundance, and this is the answer to your question, so I'm not going to get it for you yet, but I'll get another answer as well. Abundance. So this is definitely regarding some sort of abundance, obviously. Let me get more on that. More on the abundance, please. Don't stop. There's something better. So maybe you're worried that you're not going to get what you want, or you're not going to get it's not going to turn out how you want in this situation. Spirit's telling you that it is going to turn out good in this situation with this person. Things are going to be okay. Just trust. If you could, again, if you knew you were supported, what would you do? If you knew that this connection was going to be fine, what would you say to them? What would you do? Because it is going to be fine. So let's get one more for the answer to your question. So ask a yes or no. You do not have to ask a yes or no. It can just be a question in general. Pause the video. You do not have to ask a question at all. This could just be advice. Pause the video. This is a double, okay. Pause the video, ask the question out loud or in your head. This is your answer. Yes, it is a double yes. So there's only 2 yeses in this, and there's about 50 cards, I think. 40 cards. You got 2 yeses. So this is a double yes to your question. Can I get one more answer to their question? The situation will improve. So you got a double yes, 2 yeses, and that the situation will improve. That's awesome. Is there anything else this group needs to hear? Helpful people. This person is going to be helpful. This person is going to help you. And yeah, I think that'll be it for your reading. If you have stuck around till now, I have a thing that I do at the end of every reading where I ask the general energies of both readings and I get you advice. So what advice do you have for both people, both groups, Spirit? Let's get one card for both groups. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything, all your dreams, your hopes, all of that is going to come to fruition. You're going to be okay. And that is your reading. That is the complete reading. Oh, I burped. Sorry. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, make sure to like, and if you don't have to, but if you feel called to, please do. It helps me a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.